Everyone. So today we are going to talk about a very important method from array. It's called map. This method will run on each element of the array to do something. And this method will require a callback function that will take three parameters: current value, which is a mandatory, and then two other parameters are not mandatory, they are optional, they are called index and array. And then it will execute on each element of the array and return you a new array. So let's take an example. Let's say I have an array of numbers, as you can see here, const numbers and 100, 25, 34, 12, 1 and 98. So what I want a new array which will return me a new array where each of these numbers will basically be doubled. So 100 will become 200, 25 will become 50, like this. So what I can do, I can create a new array called double. And then what I can do, I can run the map function on the original array, which is numbers. And here I need to pass the callback function. So the first is the value, second is the index, and third is the array. And then what it will return, it will return value multiplied by 2. And then I'll print the double, the new array, and also I'll print the original array. So here is my original array numbers and here is my double array. So now if I print both, I can see this is my original array, which is 125, but the double array is basically exactly multiplied by 2. Each of the element is multiplied by 2. Now, as you can see here, this map function is taking a callback function, and the callback function needs three parameters: value, index, and array. Value is a mandatory, index and array are optional. And in this case, we are not using index, so we can just get rid of them. And then if I execute, it will still do the thing. So that's the one use case of the map function. Let's take another use case. Let's say I have a number array where each of the element is stored as string. Instead of numbers, it is stored as string, like this way. Sorry. And this. So it's even though the name of the array is numbers, but each of the element is basically a string, and I want to get a array where each of this string element will be converted to numbers. So the way I can do that, so this is a new array, real numbers, and which will run on this numbers and then map. And what it will do, it will again take the callback function, which is value. You can give it any name. We don't need index and array. And then it will call the number constructor with the value. So basically whatever value is coming, I'm passing that to the number constructor. So now if I do a console.log with real numbers, what I can get, I'll get an array of real numbers. And if I print this one, you see here the original one is the array which contains a string, but now I have converted to numbers. So this is one way. And the way that I prefer, instead of passing this, instead of writing all this value and return to number, you can just simply pass number. That will do the same trick. So now if I just pass the number and execute, it will do the same trick. So this line, this is much optimized code. So this is the way. This map function definitely works on the array of objects. So let's say, again, same example, employees. These are a couple of employees which having their name and the employee number, right? So what I want an array where all of this employee name will be converted to uppercase. So the way I can do that, const employee employee1, and then I'll run my map function on employees, which is my original array. This will take a parameter value and it will return me value dot to upper no, not value. Value is basically each element, then value dot name dot to uppercase. Now if I print my new array, which is empl1, I will see that each of this employee name is converted to uppercase. So this is another example where you can use the map function and convert, and map function will basically go through each element of the array, and then it will do the operation based on whatever operation that you want to perform, right? And it will, at the end of the day, it will return you a new array. I hope you like this video. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.